Hello everyone, welcome to CP Geeks. Today we'll be solving rotate array problem from Leetcode. So given an array, rotate the array to the right by k steps where k is a non-negative. So let's check the constraint. So k can also be from 0 to 10 to the power 5. So k can either be less than n or greater than n. We need to take that possibility into consideration. So there are multiple ways to solve this problem. So the base approach will be brute force. So what we'll do, we'll write a rotate function, and uh, in a loop we will rotate array by one rotation. So we'll do something like this, like k is in a loop of k. So assume we need to do rotation by 3 times. So what we'll do, let's handle that case also. Like if k is 10, we need to get to modulus of k with n. So where n is the length of the array. So assume k. So we need to do something like k modulus n, and where n equal to length of array. This we need to do in every case, length of vector or so this we need to do in every case. So here what we'll do, we'll take modulus with n. So k is 3, so 3 modulus, and then will 3, so k will be 3 in this case also. And then we'll write a rotate function that rotates array by one step to the right, and after that we will call that function n times. So we'll write in a loop of k, we'll call rotate function, we'll call rotate function with one step. So we'll just call rotate function and rotate function write a rotation that rotates by one step. So this is a brute force solution. So we need to optimize over that. So I'll not be writing code for this one. This is the really straightforward. We just need to write some code for the rotation only. There is simple trick for this problem. So what we need to do, we need to reverse entire array. So we need to reverse entire array. So it's a like 3-step process. So we need to do like reverse array or vector depending upon the programming language or the input, and we need to reverse first k elements, and then we need to reverse for a last n minus k elements. So like let's take the first case. So array is 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So first we'll reverse entire array. So array will be like 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, and after that what we'll do, we'll reverse first k value. So k is 3, so here we'll reverse first 3 values. So it will be like 5 6 7 and 4 3 2 1, and then we'll do we'll reverse last n minus k. So we need to reverse last 4 values. 7 minus 3 is 4, so our vector will be like something 1 2 3 4. So let's implement the solution. So in C++ there is already a reverse function there, so we'll use that one by default. So syntax is something like this: non-stop begin, and so this will reverse entire entire vector first, and Then we can call something like nums dot begin comma nums dot begin plus k. With the syntax difference, so what it does, it reverse array from 0 to k, and then we need to call reverse function with nums dot begin plus k comma nums dot end. So nums dot so what nums dot begin is, nums dot begin is kind of zero index, so where the vector starts, and nums dot end is end. So when we write like nums dot begin plus k, so that means like kth index. So I think this solution will work, so let's run the code. Okay, there is type 1 reverse. So reverse function is inbuilt one. So nums dot begin by default is 0, so we are writing like nums dot begin, it means like it's 0, and it points like first index pointer, and nums dot end is last index pointer. So it will be like last value of n. So we are reversing entire array here, and here we are reversing 0 to k, because from 0 we are adding like 0 plus k, and here we are reversing k to n minus 1. So I think this will work. Okay, try to submit this code. Okay, it says -1 last executed input. Okay, we also need to do like first thing we must like k minus k mod plus 1. Okay, not n, nums dot size, it should be okay. Let's submit the solution. Okay, so this worked. We also can write like our own reverse function, so let's try that too. So void reverse vector. So this function will take our vector and it will take reference of our vector and start index. So it will be like start index and end index. So for reversing, what we are trying to do, we are trying to take like first index. We will use 2-pointer approach, so we will swap first value to last value. So when we were trying to writing reverse function, so 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So in the first step, we will swap. So first pointer will point to 7 and last pointer will point to 1. So initial index will be I will be 0. So first will set encounter to first index and the last index. So in this case it will be 6. That would be like n minus 1, and that would be 7 minus 1, that would be 6. So we'll swap these values. So our array will look like something this: 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1. Then we'll decrease these values, so we'll write something like I minus minus. So sorry, I plus plus, we'll increase the first value and we'll decrease the last value, and we'll keep doing that until I is less than j. So if we try to understand in terms of this array, so in the second step, I will be pointing to this value and j will be somewhere over here. So then we'll solve these values. So 7, 6, 3, 4, 5, 2 and 1. in the next step, I will be here and j will be here, and then we'll solve these values. 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, and I will be here and j will also be here, and since I is not less than j now, so we will terminate the loop, and if you see, like, our array is reversed. So let's write that function, our reverse vector. So we'll initialize two values. I is the start index. Since we also need to, like, initialize half of array, like half, it's not exactly half, some elements of the array, like first k and last n minus k, so we need to use like a start and end index, and now we'll do something like I less than j, and now it's I comma then once I so this is like basic two number swapping logic. So we are using that inside our loop, and at the end we increasing like lower value and increasing higher value. Okay, so here we reverse the value, and since we are passing the friend, so we don't need to return anything, so our function is void. And now all we need to do, like, call our function. So just comment out these lines. So okay, let's delete those lines. So vector function will pass or vector and start index. So initially we are doing something like all the values. So we are reversing all the values. In the second step we are reversing first k values. So it will be like k 0 k. And in the third step we are reversing from k to n, last n. Okay, so it looks good. It's like same logic before, just we are not using inbuilt function in the C++ library. We are just writing our own function. So let's try to run this code. Okay, this also worked. Let's try to submit the solution. Okay, there is some issue. So just executed input here is okay, j will be end index -1. That is why it's creating an issue. It also worked. So let's try to analyze time complexity and space complexity. Since we are not using any additional space, so space complexity will be space complexity order of 1, so it's constant. And for time complexity, order of, so these are like linear operations, but inside the function what we are doing, we are using 2 pointers. So in every case we are traversing through half of the array. So half of the array, so it will be like order of n, since so it will be something like order of n by 2. In each step we are doing something like order of n by 2. So since we can ignore this 2, so this will be like order of n time we are using same value 3 times, we can also that ignore that constant. So like 3 order of n, we can also ignore these. And so if you think about it, so in case of first time complexity of reversing is order of n, and then next step order of k, and in the last step order of n minus k. Since in every case order of n will be bigger because we are taking modulus first, so we will just take the higher value. So time complexity is order of n and space complexity is order of 1. So that looks good to me. I think we can wrap up here. So if you like the explanation, please like the video, and please also subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.